You know, for Sage to even think about replacing their XP series was no small thing. And I've been fortunate to work with the company for 17 years now, and I can tell you they knew it was no small thing. So the amount of R&D, which is really maybe the thing that separates Sage from many of the other rod manufacturers in the market, but the amount of R&D that went into this as far as figuring out how to perfect their G5 technology, the fiber alignment, the core wrap and the scrim, eliminating some of the weight by taking fiberglass out. A lot of things that you might feel as an angler. A lot went into that, but more importantly, they really spent a lot of time trying to figure out how can we take what's arguably the best rod we've ever produced in the XP and trump it with a rod that is smoother, easier, and most importantly, a rod that actually produces more speed, is more accurate, more versatile, better tracking. With the Z-axis, they've done it. This rod is incredibly easy to cast. I would tell anybody who's fishing it or casting it for the first time, my best piece of advice is just don't work too hard at it. Just trust the rod and let it do the work. It's almost automatic. You just move it through the stroke, nice and easy, and trust the rod to deliver speed, and it will. It will give you distance that you don't think you have, and yet, and maybe most significantly, you can fish this rod at 10 feet. Nice, short, compact cast. I can feel it load off the tip very easily. It's extremely accurate at trout fishing distances, or if I'm fishing a heavier rod, fishing mangroves, the rod allows me to feel it in close because of the taper design, because they've taken so much weight out of the tip. I have this extraordinary sense of contact with the line that you don't typically get with a fast action rod. Yet if I need to reach out and touch somebody, the Z-axis, well, it's only my casting skill that will limit what it can do. And that would be true for anybody that holds it. I think you'll find that the accuracy of the rod is unsurpassed, and that really goes back to not only Jerry Seam's designs, but also the design effort of the folks inside Sage that maybe you haven't heard about, that are spending their career figuring out how to make fly rods better in terms of the way you build these blanks. Jerry's able to take the technology they develop and just make magic out of this thing. And you know, this truly is a step above any rod that Sage has made, and I think you can make the argument of any rod that the market's ever seen. I think if you have a chance to cast or fish one, it's going to be kind of a jaw-dropping experience, because you probably never really had this sense of easy, effortless control. It's the type of rod that will make you a better caster, and I think if you're someone who can cast with more control, less effort, focus more on the fishing, sort of take the challenge of the cast out of it, you're going to become a better angler. One of the things that you'll notice is it doesn't load like a fast rod. It doesn't feel stiff off the tip. You really get a sense of contact with the line and feel, which combined with what the rod automatically gives you in terms of the cast, I think when you can feel the line, when you can feel the load, that goes a long way towards improving your casting as well. It doesn't become such a struggle to get a performance rod to give you feedback, to sort of talk back to you and tell you where you need to be with your timing. The Z-axis has its own, beautiful cosmetic package with the nickel silver up-locking seat for the trout models. You get the anodized saltwater seat with a fighting butt on the larger rods. Burgundy trim, burgundy gold and black trim throughout the rest of the rod on the detail points of each section. Nice nickel silver winding check, real classic looking treatment. The beautiful, beautiful green blank that is unique color to Sage. These might be the most versatile rods that the market has ever seen. They're easy to cast, they're easy to fish, they make you a better fisherman regardless of your skill level, and they're just, they're sports cars. They're fun. They're fun is what they are. Surgical instruments that are fun. They'll do whatever you want them to do. Point and shoot.